Hey everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. I'm Silver Orpheus, and if my voice is any indication, last time we explored Seafoam Islands and captured our first legendary Pokemon, Articuno. Oh, that was quite the experience. I am now down almost all of my Pokeballs. This time, we are now out of here, and before we continue down Route 20, hopefully making it to the next town, I would like to take my time to actually go over a particular Pokemon, because we didn't go over it when we encountered it the first time on Route 18, like I was supposed to. It actually ended up on my team, and it's Starmie, and it's Staryu and Starmie. Staryu, if my Starmie is any indication, it starts off as a pure water type and becomes a part psychic type when it evolves. It is a very dangerous sweeper, and that's basically it. The big thing you really need to know about it is that it is a sweeper and it has very low defenses at the cost of having super high attack power and high speed. So yeah, that's pretty much that. I think you're a trainer, so I'm going to go ahead and knock you out. Took Tree over to level 53 during this battle. So with her defeated, we are pretty much good to go. Let's go ahead and click this item, a Heart Scale. That's actually really good. Really good if you want to teach your Pokemon a move that you already forgot. Pretty useful if you get rid of a move like Drill Peck for a Roost. Yeah, that's another call out for it. Last time. You're also a trainer, I do believe, so I'll see you guys after this. And with her defeated, let's go ahead and head on out. And we have yet another trainer. Well, let's go ahead and put this Pokeball right here. We get 3 Ultra Balls. 2 more trainers, in fact. And I guess I'll see you after I defeat both of them. Also, this guy's a trainer of interest. He has a Tentacruel on his team. Interesting, but you're kind of... Oh. I knew you were defensive, but wow, I wasn't hoping for you to live that long. I also wasn't hoping to be poisoned. Thanks. Anyway, this is pretty much it for Tentacruel. I'll see you outside of the battle. Alright, and off we go. Continuing onwards, we have an item. Alright, what is this thing? A Max Repel. That is actually really good. A free Max Repel, can't complain, and we got another trainer. You know what, I'm just gonna put Bulba Fett in the lead, because there's oh wait, Starmie's in the lead. Okay, we should be good. See you after this battle. Alright, with her out of the way, let's continue onwards. And actually, there's another trainer. Okay, fine, we'll take you on first. So with that, we are now done with... Oh, we found a bag of Stardust. I didn't even know that was there, but anyway. Let's do it. We have made it to Cinnabar Island. Now, what we're going to do here is that, yeah, we can see there's a gym here. However, that's not the main attraction here. That would be this little building over here. Scientists sometimes go into the Pokemon Mansion to carry out different experiments. Pokemon Mansion, you say? Well, it appears it's been abandoned for some time. Well, we're going to go into the Pokemon Center because we have, once again, another trade. And they happen to be over exclusive Pokemon. So let's go ahead and find the lucky trainer who happens to have this trade. Would it be you? Nope. I think it would be you over here. Are you interested in Dark-type Pokemon? If you have a Meowth, maybe I could trade my Dark-type Meowth for it. Yes! Meowth, and we still have the 5 here that we caught to obtain Amaterasu. I'm gonna go ahead and trade my weakest one for this, that being this level 7. Alolan Meowth is one of only 2 other dark types in the game, other than Alolan Raticate, or Alolan Rattata, and the other Pokemon that we're going to be going over next, but more on that later. Alolan Meowth is pretty much just no different. It's basically just your regular Meowth that is Dark type, which has more weaknesses, and that's pretty much it. If you really want a Dark type though, you can go for it, but it's more of a annoyer type Pokemon. Best to have a regular Meowth for it. And if you're playing Let's Go Pikachu, you get Alolan Grimer. We haven't encountered regular Grimer yet, and its Alolan form functions pretty much the same as it, except it is part Dark type. So the big thing about Alolan Grimer is that it's only weak to ground. That's its only weakness. It is a really solid Pokemon. So if you were playing, while I cannot really recommend Alolan Meowth, I can recommend Alolan Grimer. It is a very solid Pokemon. The only warning that I have with it is that you're going to be fighting ground types pretty soon. So you might want to take some caution with that, because it's not going to be very easy coming on out for Alolan Grimer. That is pretty much it for that. Did I heal my Pokemon? I'm gonna check. I did heal my Pokemon. Wonderful, because the next place, because instead of exploring Cinnabar Island right here and now, I want to take a quick big pit stop to a location that we haven't been to in forever. That place would be, as you guys can see, we are here in the southwest. I want to take a stop to Pewter City. Why do I want to go to Pewter City? Well, there is an item that I really want to obtain here. Now, if you want this item, you need to have the hidden technique for Chop Down. There's no other way to get this item. I really do wish I went out of my way for this item earlier, but better late than never. So, let's go ahead and chop down this tree. Head on inside the museum here. And one of these scientists here. The secrets of space, the mysteries of Earth. There are so many things about which we know so little. That should spur us to study harder, not throw in the towel. Is it you? We have 2 fossils of rare prehistoric Pokemon on exhibit. Okay. It's you. Shh. Listen, I need to share a secret with someone. I think that this chunk of amber contains Pokemon DNA. It would be a shattering scientific breakthrough if Pokemon could be resurrected from it. But my colleagues just ignore what I have to say. So I have a favor to ask. I want you to get this examined at a Pokemon lab somewhere. And we got an old amber. That item is pretty important for exploring Cinnabar Island, because, as you guys know, there is in fact a lab here. So I'll go ahead and see you back in Cinnabar Island. And get Joy-Con drifted outside the Pokemon Center. Well, we're now back here, and in here we have Cinnabar Lab. Yes, this is where we're going to go ahead and start things off for today, here in Cinnabar Island. Because here, did you come here to have a look at our lab? Most impressive. I like to see what kind of drive. Anyway, we have a picture over here. Let's go ahead and... It's a photo of the Cinnabar Lab's founder, Dr. Fuji. Yes. So Mr. Fuji, all the way in Lavender Town, was the founder of this here lab. Cinnabar Lab reception room. Let's head on in. See what we got here. This sofa is very soft and comfortable. Very useful. This is a reception room. It's a room where we talk with our guests. When we don't have guests, it's a place for scientists to slack off. Noted. I found this most remarkable fossil inside Mount Moon. I think it's of a rare Pokemon. Fossils in Mount Moon. Well, we did happen to find a fossil in Mount Moon, and we had to battle Jesse and James for it. So, yeah. Looks like we're getting more than what we bargained for. Ah, what have I done? I accidentally wrote on the board with a permanent marker. Maybe I could turn it the other way, hey, and no one would ever know. That's right, Eevee has the potential to evolve into a variety of different ways. It doesn't look like your Eevee has any interest in evolving, though. know, we kind of already went over this. What do you have to say, good sir? Come on, come at me. I'm a scientist that's been working without sleep or rest. You really think you stand a chance? Sorry to taunt you like that all of a sudden. I haven't slept in days. Here, I'll give you this. Do you think you can forgive me? I get TMO2 taunt. That is good if you... Actually, that's not really good in this game, unless you're playing multiplayer. I did not want to talk to you again. What do you have to say, good sir? Okay, nothing much. So yeah, that is pretty much this room. Over here, and in here, you get the experimental lab. The final place, in this area at least. My eyes get so tired when I look at a computer for too long. Resting your eyes is really important, you know. Maybe whenever I become a fossil, they'll revive me in the distant future. That sounds morbid. That sounds very morbid. I would not be happy to be fossilized and then revived hundreds of years later. Hiya, I'm an important doctor. Yes, well known indeed. Here I study rare Pokemon fossils. Hey, do you have a fossil for me? This is what the Helix Fossil and the Old Amber are for. We found the Helix Fossil first, so it's going to be the first one we go over. I'm also going to be going over the Dome Fossil at the exact same time, because the Dome Fossil was also an option. You can't get the other option once you have chosen back on Mount Moon all that time ago. So let's start things off. These fossils, let's go ahead and start things off with the Helix, is a fossil of Ammonite. We can get this here. Ammonite is a very dangerous Pokemon in the 7th generation. I will go ahead and say right now that fossil Pokemon will always join your team at level 40. Taking that into account, Ammonite is really strong right off the bat, and it just needs one level to evolve. Not that bad compared to Generation 1, where I think it starts at level 5. But Ammonite gets a move that is very, very useful and makes it one of the most dangerous Pokemon to ever come across in this game. Shell Smash. This move will raise its physical attack, special attack, and speed at the cost of its physical defense and special defense. It's a really interesting move. And it has a lot of sweeping potential. It's mostly a physical attacker though, and it learns moves like Rock Slide. It's really well worth it if you want this thing on your team. The only reason why you would not want it is because it has a 4 times weakness to Grass. But Grass is a type that we're not really coming up upon. Like, we've already taken care of like the vast majority of the Grass types that we're going to be fighting in the near future. So there's pretty much no consequence if you want it to join you at this point. The only reason why it's not on my team is because it's, well, pretty late in the journey, just like I said with Slowbro, Jinx, and pretty much any other Pokemon up to this point. But anyway, if you chose the Dome Fossil, you get not Ammonite, Kabuto. Kabuto is a rock and water type, just like Ammonite. But the big difference here is that it's a lot slower, it does not get Shell Smash, and it's, quite frankly, just worse. You're better off getting the Helix Fossil, I swear. It has the exact same flaws as Kabuto, as Ammonite, and it's not as defensive. In other words, don't pick the Dome Fossil. But anyway, that's not the only fossil. Those aren't the only fossils that we get. We also get this Old Amber, which turns into Aerodactyl. Oh boy, I've been waiting for this one. Aerodactyl is the only rock and flying type in the entire game. Also, Aerodactyl is a Pokemon that is incredibly rare. You're almost never gonna find any trainer with this Pokemon ever. There's only one trainer in the entire game that uses Aerodactyl, and it's an important boss fight too. So if you want to see this for your Pokedex, you're going to. But anyway, Aerodactyl, let's go ahead and actually talk about this thing. Like its fossil brethren, it is a physical attacker. Except, unlike its fossil brethren, it's fast to begin with, so Shell Smash is not needed. This thing is a beast. It learns moves like Rock Slide. You really want this Pokemon on your team. If you're looking for a flying type and you haven't decided on one yet, go for Aerodactyl. It's probably better than both. It's pretty much better than any other flying type if you have not decided on one up to this point. Like Kabuto and Ammonite, it starts off at level 40. But that is pretty much that. We are pretty much done with the Pokemon Lab. We have had our fossils revived into actual Pokemon. So that's really neat. We also learned that Dr. Fuji is the founder of this lab. So let's go ahead and explore the rest of Cinnabar Island. That really can't be the only thing here, right? Well, actually, yeah, it is, because the only thing left on this island is the Pokemart and the gym up here, which happens to be locked. Quiz time! Where's the key that'll let you into this gym? Hint, the answer can be found somewhere where a building is overgrown with greenery. Well, clearly seems like this is the only building here that's covered in greenery. And I would go ahead and add this item before we actually end things off. An antidote. Cool. So with that being said, next time on Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, we're going to explore the Pokemon Mansion. See you guys next time.